Why does this? What's up, boys? My trading is like being weird. Like I can't tab out. I got an Alt F4 or something. Alt tab. Ooh. Okay, that works. Good, Sonu. My morning was good. And the settings keep getting reset. What's going on? It's just bugging. Recently, it's been bugging. There's your first FOMC candle. Yep, I don't trade morning session of FOMC. What's good, Emmy? You're trading this shit? Yeah, my model forms. Is TikTok frozen? I just realized I probably have to keep that open. Uh, bro, trading you like not letting me. Like, is there a way to like not full screen? Really boring at AM without a stream. Did you trade morning, bro? I guess morning wasn't that bad, but like it was pretty lame. I feel like I don't know. Um, rates the same. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. But what does matter to me is the fact I can't open any tabs. Like, does anyone have a solution for me? Because I literally can't. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to alt tab out, but it's not working. I'm trying to open my trade copier. Go fatal. Is anyone the plug? Like F11? Yo, my hero! My freaking hero, bro. You're actually my hero. Alright, let's get the trade copier open. I love that guy, man. Whoever said that, you're my hero. Just know you're a hero. Alright, trade copier. Make sure it's all loaded up. So we're not going to be trading till 2:30, if you guys didn't know. So we're going to wait the first 30 minutes. We'll do a plan. And then go from there. Um, how much do you pay for your trade copier? It's like 50 a month, I think. It's called Trade Copia. Trade Copia. Trade Copia. Um, just give it some time. Okay, my lead account 300334. Why don't you use Trade Syncer? Apparently, you have to like group like It's one, trade synchro is more expensive, and two, you have to group. Sometimes you have to have multiple groups. You can't just have one really big group. To my knowledge, so that's why. Do I test the trade copier, man? I feel like every time I try to test a trade copier, something doesn't go my way. To 10, how is it? Trade Copia? I mean, I've used it before and I had no problems. In fact, I even used it for a news. I used it for a CPI, like full port eval trade, and it also copied them perfectly. So if it works for CPI, it's got to work for everything, right? That's how it works. I think that's how it works. Anyways, we are on, okay, 1 minute chart. Put this to 2 micros, and then maybe we'll have to. Okay, we're loaded. Can we trade alpha futures? Can we not trade through the whole news? You can trade. The only thing you have to follow, let me double check here, is you can't trade between, like, wait till 2:32 basically. I mean, you can trade now. I'll be honest, you probably don't want to trade now. You'd probably, follow that second stage protocol. Wait for wait for 2:30. Trade after 2:32. So it says, yeah, just trade after 2:32. Keep it simple. What's good, Didar? Is a big move in 25 minutes? It's not about the big move. It's about potentially the real move can start to unfold. Do I use NDOG RTH? It's not called NDOG RTH. It's called opening range gap. But yeah, the RTH gap. I definitely use that. Okay, so let me just make sure everything's good here. Trade copier loaded. Um, it should multiply this account by 2 or by 3, and then this account should be multiplied by 1. So that it's all good. All right. Pre-market plan. I don't want to be the guy who picks a top, but if we were ever gonna retrace on the higher time frame, it would probably happen today. And I say that because um, we need that volatility, I think. Now, do you want to be the guy who fades all-time highs? No, you don't want to be that guy. But I kind of want to look for shorts, if I'm being honest. I like this low right here. Um, let's just label this as sell side. So I'm not going to say I'm bearish yet. Let's wait some time. Um, Not bearish or anything yet, but let's wait. We got 20 minutes of information that we're still going to be able to gather. I like the fact we'll have to see how we manipulate too. Is this high of day? To me, I want to see it go lower personally, but 100x multiplier? No, 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 no. Make sure we're not doing that today. But these candles, they act like you buy here, yeah. So we're waiting for 2:30. We have a new day opening gap right here. Like, I like this. Like, the AM continuation idea. Appreciate the heart, man. Good float. Habibi. You Indian? No. So I'm testing out that Notion journal I'm making for you guys. So far, pretty good. Late in, what you thinking? You're not late, bro. You're not late at all. 2:30 press conference starts. We're waiting for that. So basically, I have 20 minutes to make a pre-market plan. The journal looks fire. The journal is fire. I just need to make sure there's no issues with it. So let me finish these next couple days. If everything's good with the journal, we can start that together. What's that word again? How's everyone doing, man? Did you guys trade the morning session? You guys traded morning? Did you guys lose in the morning? Lunch? Ooh, risky guy, man. Risky guy. Um, I'm not liking how. Need all that. Don't need all that. Don't need that. Don't need all that. What I do need. Not letting me resize my trade. Bro, Tradeovate? Someone needs to update Tradeovate's platform, bro. Like, come on. Project X is living in 2030, and Tradeovate is living in 1980s. Like, someone needs to update that shit, man. Like, what are you guys doing? It's like genuinely like can't even trade it. Can't even like. It's awful. It's just awful. Do they not have like a tech portion of it's a brokerage? Like, come on, guys, get your shit together. I journal in TradeZella and Notion, and also in the Discord for you guys, so you guys can keep up to date. I journal my live account separately in a personal place. Morning was gorgeous price action. London high swap, TPL London equal lows, London low. Expected to make a range of London sessions and Sunday morning to give energy to take. Right? Good plan, bro. Nice. Like that. Can you tell me when you put the sensitivity and soup on your chart, what does that mean? The sensitivity and soup. Yes, I don't have a when I say sensitivity, I mean if price reaches that level, it should not spend much time there. It should just boom, touch and go. For example, say we have a fair value gap, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait for sensitivity, meaning the price is coming down. I don't want to see like this, like that's not sensitive. Sensitive means like boom, like it's kind of showing you like, holy shit, this fair value gap's probably gonna hold. That's sensitivity. Soup is just so soup is one of the criteria for a protraction model. So like if price is going higher, what you want to wait for is a low to get taken and then go. Like you don't. So like retrace, put in a low, take the high, take out that low, and then the real move. It's always a manipulation. Always take out the most recent engineered liquidity. So then, it's always just where are we likely to manipulate and continue. So that's what a soup is. I'll leave that there for now. Justin Wheelan has taken 3 shorts. Like right now? I mean, shit. Maybe he knows something I don't, bro. I don't know. I'm personally waiting until 2:30. I'm not really too worried about what other people are doing though. Yep, sensitive, good reaction. Boom. Yep, when we wait until 2:30. If we go lower, I don't want to see this get taken ideally, but we'll see. I'm hoping we just engineer liquidity, run higher at 2:30, and then boom, and then we take that short all the way down. Are you only trading on eval? Nope, I have my fundeds open. In fact, I don't have any evals open. I have my funded and my live account. I may not execute my live account, but if we take a trade, it will be on fundeds. Would you want the NWOG to get filled on ES at least? You mean the NWOG, like the NWOG NWOG? It's a great objective for lower. It's possible. Definitely possible. How much you risk when in drawdown? I risk the same always. Are you bullish on this? I want to see lower personally, but we're gonna have to see. So 2:30 will spike up. There's no such thing as will. There's just such thing as probabilities and patience. That's it. Are you trading today? I'm trading. I always trade FOMC. How big are the monitors using? I have a 27-inch thing. I have a 20. No, this one's 32 actually. I have a 32 and a 25. 25 is my second one. There's a huge move at 2:30. It may not be a huge move. It can be. It definitely can be. It also can be not much. But we'll just wait and see. No rush. No rush at all. 27 inches is a lot. To be honest, I want a little bit bigger, bro. I used to use 25 and I was like, yeah, that's fire. Then I got 32 and I was like, damn, this shit's huge. Now, I kind of want a little bit bigger because, I don't know. Yeah, I think it makes a difference. Like, no, not in trading, obviously. I used to trade on a 25 inch. Like, probably less, or like 22 and a half. Like, probably the smaller monitor than most people have. And I used to trade with just one. But I do like a big monitor. I'm not gonna lie. I do like a big monitor. But really, it's because I'm live streaming. That's why it's annoying. Because I have one screen is, if I was actually trading on my own, the way I trade is I have Nasdaq 1 minute here, and then Nasdaq 2, 3, 4, or 5, and then on my other chart I'd have the dollar open and ES and YM. So, but I can't do that. So we just have to swap through. I'm stuck in break-even phase. Find a way to go back to your winners. Find a way that you could have made more from them. Go back to your losers. Find a way you could have lost less from them. I did FOMC method on GoFunded accounts, bro. Shit hit. No, you didn't, bro. Like, what do you mean shit hit, bro? It's a 43-point candle. GoFunded? No, you didn't, bro. Bro, there's no such thing as FOMC method, bro. There's a pretty big SMT right now. ES trading all the way in NDOG. You full port to all-time low? No. I feel you can guarantee that matter for me. I think a 32 is really good. I'm really happy. I have a 32 and I'm really happy. I remember when there was only 10 viewers in their live. Good growth, G. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Appreciate you. In the main account on Trade Copia have to be traded. It can be any account. I'm pretty sure it can even be a paper account, bro. Like, it can be any account. I use Tradebit, but you can make it alpha. Alpha ticks. The thing is, if you have Project X, you do have to pay extra to connect Project X to a trade copier that's third party. Yeah, you have to do extra. Your more news at 2:30. Fed chair speaks at 2:30. Well, the whole committee, I'm pretty sure, is there. What do you mean extra? Uh, Frick, I forgot what I said. Oh yeah, you have to pay extra for Project X API. Samsung Galaxy G9 Neo. Yeah, I have a G7 and it's really nice, bro. This G7. Let me fucking show you guys. My fucking monitor has a remote, bro. It has a remote, and I can turn on Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime. Like what? It's just a TV. This is literally a T. This is a television, bro. This is the most goated monitor ever. Like I can literally watch Netflix on my monitor with a remote. I don't even have to open my TV, bro. I don't even have to. I don't have to click the on button. I can just turn on the monitor and watch. Like that shit's crazy, bro. Yeah, it's 4K. Mine's one. I think mine's 144 hertz and 32 inch. That shit's goated. Shit's goated. What's the best way to trade FOMC? Wait till 2:30. There's no best. That's how I trade it though. Tip on if I traded today and over. Tip on if I traded today and overtraded, over leveraged, emotional and lost 1K on funded. So please tip. Um, ICT is the one who recommends to wait till 2:30. Yeah. Um, Tip on if I trade today. You overtraded and you over leveraged on morning of FOMC. If you did that, I'll tell you what's probably wrong. Okay, you're trying to make money, but you don't understand that it's a probability game. You think trading in the morning session, you think trading more, you think risking more equates to you making money faster, but it does not, right? The sooner you realize that, you know what? If I don't over risk and if I don't over trade, that actually means you're going to make money faster. That's how it works. If you over trade and over leverage, when's the last time you over traded and over leverage and you walked away with a payout? Probably never for most of you. Like that literally does not happen. Every time you do that, your account's most likely gonna get blown. So you're not really helping anyone, you know? Yep, trading funded. Assuming I take a trade. Missed trade doesn't cost anything. Exactly. A missed trade does not cost anything. You have to be okay missing trades. That's what it is. You have to say, you know what? This could go without me, and that's okay. I'll be there next time, you know? It's you don't have to catch every trade. You don't. My PC specs, I'm not good at answering this question, but what I remember is I have a 5090 GeForce, and my my CPU is a Ryzen something 57 maybe 5700 maybe I don't or seven I don't know it's a Ryzen 7 I think something Ryzen 7 something, and it's a really big nice case. I don't know. I got a good cooler system, that's for sure. A lot of fans. I used to do my old PC was Intel CPU, but yeah, I think I realized AMD is actually a lot better, I think. But again, I don't know. I have a 4080 Super and a Ryzen 9 7900X 3D. Yeah, that's a NASA computer, bro. That shit does not belong in your room. That shit does not belong in your room. That needs to be sent to NASA. Then you got to use that shit. Help us figure out what's going on around the world. Must cost a fortune. The 5090, it's not as it's yeah, I know it starts with a 5, but it's not as good as like there's ones that start with 4 that are even better. The only reason I got it was because it was the same price as the one I wanted to get. It was on sale a little bit, so I was like, oh, I might as well get it. My computer's not that crazy. FOMC's in 36 minutes? No. The second stage news is going to be in 5 minutes. In fact, we should make a game plan. I mean, yeah, this is not easy. I mean, we left equal lows. There is an SMT there. Oh, man, I'm just leaning towards shorts if I'm being honest. I'm leaning towards. I like that we engineer the lows, send price higher, get anyone out who like we're gonna have to trade if this then that. It's gonna be if this then that, but it's not the strongest narrative because it's all-time highs. But like that's the game plan. Like, we're looking for a higher time frame retracement today, I guess, and like that's probably the best way to go about it. You have NDOG, Asia, sell side, and then the unfilled NWOG, which is like 5,000 years away, but you know, so something along the lines of like this. I think that's nice. Um, yeah, I guess that's the game plan. Like that's the game plan. It's kind of a lame game plan if I'm being honest, but that's the game plan. So that's what we're rocking with. I'll screenshot this. I always like to have a game plan going into open. So let me quickly screenshot this. So I always label it the same. This is what is this? Tuesday, Wednesday, Wednesday, uh, October 29th, 2023 PM session. This is market plan. Something like that. Say, oh, I'll fix that later. That's not what I usually call it. Anyways. So we have a plan going into 2:30. Good Khalifa Walden, what's up, brother? Is the FOMC news where it shoots up or down? Every news shoots up or down. When is Trump meeting China? No clue. Any plans on Bitcoin? I don't trade crypto personally. All right, we'll see. I'm hoping we go up. I would use this one after 2 because of the FOMC. I would use this. Normally, I'd refer to 130, so it would be this one. But I think this one's really key because this one was formed after the FOMC news. All right, 2 minutes. So if you trade alpha futures, do not execute in the next 3 minutes. Gatie, you're gonna smile when you read this. Thank you, brother. I don't trade crypto. I do have money sitting in a crypto account, but I don't really trade it. Are you profitable? Then you have your own place, car, and liquid money. I do have good liquid money. I have good investments. I don't have my own place, but I do have my own car. Apex trade is safe? Yeah. You can trade Apex whenever you want. Can I offer you a trade account? Trade after 232. If you trade alpha futures, standard or zero, wait till 232. I like this move up. The more up we go, like if we go strong higher right now, that's good. We'll move the game plan there. I really want to see like something like this. We don't have to take out this high, but we can. I think there's gonna be a discount for Halloween. I'm hoping, but I don't know. How much is your biggest DD? My biggest DD. Um, yeah. Anyways, let's lock in here, guys. You guys know the drill. I don't like to really read chat too much when I'm actually trading my accounts. So, if you have questions, you can always join the free Discord. Feel free to ask. Um, the game plan right now is to look for shorts. If we start making higher highs on the day, like there's not much I can really do. I'm not gonna be aiming for any whole numbers like 26.4. You know, it could go up there. It's very possible. And if it does, probably gonna be a no trade session. Right now we're aligning shorts. So press conference has begun. I don't know what the Fed is saying. Sometimes you'll see like sometimes this is enough. Like sometimes we just that's enough. I'm gonna wait for a more clear manipulation. Like I want to clear like something like this. Like show me some fair value gaps. Show me some strong body. Don't show me this wick outside the range and then back into the range with the same wick. Like I want to see a clean manipulation. Yes, like this. Like pump all the way. Send that shit. Go. The reason that's key is because if we really start buying here, it's a very retail scenario that, oh, we buy here, then these are real equal lows. But if we just set equal lows and there's no displacement higher, it's not really that strong. We do take out the two highs here. It's not looking like the best FOMC, if I'm being honest. Wake up confirmed, yeah. But we do what we do what we gotta do these days. So we take out those highs there. We'll keep that annotated. Look at the bodies there, respecting. That's maybe telling, or we're just still sideways. We haven't put in any single fair value gap, so we're just probably gonna wait for that. I really don't want to enter off like a soup or a CIST that doesn't have any fair value gaps involved. It's kind of sloppy. If you want to be really aggressive, you could maybe get in short now, turtle soup style. It's not my style. We're looking for a high probability trade here. Okay, I like that speed. Keep going. I like speed higher. We can take this high out. Like I wouldn't mind. The way I see this, if we can get up here, that's what I want to see. Now, do we have to get up there? No. This wick would suffice for me, but I would much rather us get above that high. Yeah. I potentially see a good setup forming here. Or we're wrong, and it keeps going up, and that's fine, like I said. We don't have to worry about that because I'm not really interested in targeting that. So give me a fair value gap in here. Fair value gaps are good. You want to see fair value gaps form. No, no, no. Go back up. So we got above the body here. So let me clean this up so you can see what I see. We made the higher high. Now this could keep going. I'm not really interested in it, but for the premises of just understanding, we will mark out all-time highs. High of day. That's all-time high. I'll keep it annotated because if we go, that's where we're gonna go. You know, that's where we're gonna go. We may have to change bias, but for now, I really like the short narrative. You know, I like it. I like it. Everyone's bullish in retail, and I feel like that's a good reason to go lower. So we'll see. Body stopping at 50%. I wouldn't short the inversion. Might be a strong inversion though. 24 points. You're gonna make me second guess everything, huh? Yeah, to me this looks like the real move. Oh man. This is fucking lame shit, bro. Anyone shorted that CE? It's okay. I see this displacement and my eyes immediately jump to new week opening gap. I think that's possible. That displacement is not something you want to fight, in my opinion. That shit is so red on my. You want to see something funny? I can't even think I can show you guys. Look at my trade of 8. This red candle, and I literally could not even see. Ah, okay. I would have probably got short off on this inversion. We're gonna have to wait for a protraction model now. You know, I really don't think. Let's just see, man. Let's just see. I don't know. We'll have to see now. I like that. I like what I see here. This probably stays like a breakaway. Yo, this shit's gone, bro. The one for the record books. Honestly, the best way to potentially trade it, and I'm not gonna do this, but the best way to trade this might genuinely be something like this. Not even bad. 3.6R. 120 point stop. Oh my days. Was that 1 micro for? Holy shit. Like, to be honest, that plays. Like, this displacement, my eyes immediately go to new week opening gap. I think that's the draw. I think that's the draw. I love that. We just have to find a high probability protraction model. Thing is, even if we get a protraction, I'm gonna assume this stays open. I want to see this fair value gap from here to here. I don't want to see that traded into. We saw the sensitivity there at 50. My eyes go straight to new week opening gap. Like I think this is gonna sell off the rest of the session after seeing this. My eyes go here. The only question is, do we get an entry? The 1 micro method doesn't sound bad. Like, is this a valid trade, bro? It's just 3R. Risk 240 to make 1200. Not even bad. Or no, 800. Not even a bad trade idea. It's just going. This shit is going all the way. Stay patient. Do our thing. We have to wait for a protraction model. There's not much more we can do. We form a 5? No 5. 3, 2, 4, 10, 15. Yo, imagine we just sorted the inversion early. Like, I swear I was going to, man. I swear I was. I know it's hindsight, but like, we had the inversion. Like, I wanted that inversion right there. It's so hindsight though. I would have TP'd right there anyway, so. We just wait for a protraction model. We just take the next bullish inversion or next bearish order block. That's all. Yeah, you can trade alpha. My eyes go here. 25725. I think that's where we're going. And I can say so pretty confidently, I think. I could be wrong, obviously. We are inside of a 4-hour fair value gap. Nah, I think this is gone. We need to wait. I'm going for more than previous day's low, man. I'm thinking all the way down to NWAG. I'm thinking all the way down. We just have to get in this 5-minute with a stop here. Still 3R. Even with stop at the high, it's 2R. Which is plus 1 micro. And we have to wait for a protraction. We gotta wait for a protraction model. I'm gonna be honest, we could have even just shorted it like this. Like, if I was quick enough, this is what I should have done. Just buy the next candles open. So that you can tell that's gonna be a breakaway as soon as that shit forms. Anyways, now we wait. No big deal. Very classic 2-stage FOMC delivery. You can see that delivery of that wick we graded. I'm gonna have to probably trade micro ES, bro, because this shit is okay. Yes, go all the way. Give me fair value. Go fill all the orders you missed over here. Well, I don't really want to see us trade there, but I don't mind this. We're forming a 5-minute. We might be able to IO Fed it. Quick. Don't do that. Don't do that. Give me a gap here. We ever get in a short like this? That shit's even more. That shit's too much R, bro. We buy the OB here? Kind of crazy. Why they gotta do it to us like that? Why they gotta do it to us like that? Take that high out for me. If we can take this high out, yeah, wait, hold on. We can actually get a setup in here. I like it. How high does this go? Do we get up here? No. Me likey. Me likey. That's the 5 minute. I don't need more than that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't need more than that. I would like more than that though. If this wants to get another attempt in there, it's a little narrow of an inducement. I'll call it that. Let's just get up there. This could get up there. I like the OB here. That would form. The low of day OB, but like I said, we have good expectations for lower potentially. I don't mind us trading here. In fact, give me a bullish fair value gap here. That would be great. Give me a bullish fair value gap. And what we should do here is grade this. We may buy the next OB reaccumulation. This would be your. This would be your. I mean, that's your soup. This would be your first stage, or you could argue this OB is be your second stage. I'd argue this is your first stage, so we may be able to get something here. Yeah, we're gonna try this. I like this. If we wick here and go down, I'll sell that. Not it yet. Okay, we wait. 1450 macros here. I want to see another attempt higher. Like, someone asked me about what does the soup mean. Like, this is the exact example. Anyone with trailed stops, let's get them out first, and then let's get the next stage of the real move. Maybe this fair value gap. There a 10 minute in there? That's forming. Let's stay in this range. Let's stay here for a bit. Don't go lower. I don't want to see a 10 minute breakaway. Let's keep this graded. I don't want to see this go too far down yet. Otherwise, we may have to get the next stage. There's a lot of confusion in chat. Me personally, I'm looking for shorts, guys. Me personally, I am looking for shorts. Hey, I like that. I don't mind that. That's a 10-minute fair value gap. We'll see if we find sensitivity there. We take the OB down. Very simple idea. We take the OB down if it forms. If not, then it's fine. That could have just been it. It's possible. But we'll be patient, wait for see if we get the OB down. I like that new day opening gap plus the 1 minute gap. I don't know if we touched it or not. Doesn't really matter to me because we're inside the 10-minute. Give me a fair value gap here. I would short this inversion. No questions asked. No questions asked. I see this as your first stage distribution or reaccumulation or accumulation, however you want to call it. Now, if you're really bearish, you can just short it now, but that's not my model. But you could just go for something like that. You get really good risk reward potential. Even just one micro ES, take it. The potential is there. I'm gonna wait for this inversion. I need to see confirmation. Or this goes higher, takes out the equal highs, and that's it. I'd probably call that my session. Or we find a late protraction to London highs. Did I remove that? Oh, it's right here, green line. But I don't want to see that. I want to see this just a classic retracement. Engineer more liquidity. Optimal trade entry. Very classic stuff. That's what I want to see. I could be wrong though. And that's pretty boring, I'd say. I would never use a middle point as a stop loss here now. Yeah, I know. I clicked the button here. How do I get rid of this? All right, we see if we break lower. If we break lower, we get in short. It's a pretty strong retracement, I'll be honest. But I mean, it was a strong displacement. So we did get above new day opening gap. I want to see us get back below. Give me an inversion here. CISD, 2 minute. Close that up. We trade down to the 2 minute right there. One tick. If this is bullish, it's going to speed up here. Might be bullish. They won't take away the account, no. The body closure here will be telling. I want to see it wick, go down. If you're really bearish, you sell it here with a stop here now. That's a soup. It's not my style though. I'm going to have to wait for the inversion. Or at least the closure below this low. So we get something like this maybe. Right now it looks pretty bullish though, I'll be honest. This was just your manipulation, perhaps. And dog for another day, huh? And wog for another day. I have days at 2, 6. We could get a nice CISD here. I like what I'm seeing. If we get the CISD, I'm going to be shorting that. Waiting for sensitivity. If we get below the low, I'll sell it. Low right here. I think that was a 3-minute. No, 4-minute. Now it's not clear. I don't want to see a higher high. I don't want to see this hold. Whoops. But I need confirmation. Maybe the 2-minute closure. 4-minute inversion even. 5-minute bullish is forming. The 4-minute's pretty clean if I'm being honest. We're inside that 4-minute. Approaching that 5 o'clock or 3 o'clock time. Some speed here would be nice. A bearish fair value gap would also be nice. 4 minutes not going to inverse. It may close below. The 5 minutes going to be there. Just kind of have to wait. There's not really anything here. Telling. We'll find out soon enough if this was a retracement or not. Small volume imbalance doesn't really mean much. See if we inverse it or not. My eyes are here. See if we get above that or stay below it. If that we could just if we just consolidate here, that'd be so lame. Like this had so much potential to be something great. I mean, the 5 minute gap. We may just have to wait and see what happens with that. If we get in short somewhere here, with stops here, that's a 75. Yeah, we could definitely one micro that all the way down to the low and potentially add a contract. So we just wait and see. Tell Phil to give me this inversion, bro. We may just sell consequent encroachment there. All right, I'm gonna get in short here. I'm gonna try it. It's early, but I like it. We got the CISD, so it's not a rule break. To be honest, I don't fucking send this shit down here, man. To be honest, like that's the reason I like this short. It has potential, but anyways, we'll see. So more confirmation would just be a nice body on here. Closure below the low, stuff like that. Risking 1 micro. That's all I can really do. It's a pretty large day. I like the bearish fair value gap in here. See how that overlaps with new day opening gap. See if that holds or not. Everything seems to be good. All right, now we just see. We did the hard part. We either inverse this, most likely take the highs, or we respect this and take the lows. So I like the trade. Either or. In fact, if this inverses, I may even just re-enter long, but I like this narrative right now. Pretty good speed there. I never clicked the record button. All right, so we're shorting a second stage FOMC delivery here. I talked about if we didn't get the reversal, we would look for the continuation. I specifically said inside the macro. This is the macro period, so we'll see if we can get that continuation. This is your 1450 to 1310. And now we just wait and see. We do get an inversion here. That's nice to see, obviously. And let me do some quick maths. That stop 214. Yeah, we'll just see. I mean, this low, great partial. On Funded X, I won't be able to partial, unfortunately. But on Alpha, we can definitely partial there. So we'll see if we get there. Why does anyway, the 5 minute we want to check here is the 5 minute and see if that inverse. So the 5 minute did inverse. I'll keep that annotated like that. I like that 5 minute inversion of the confirmation. See if the bodies respect that or not. That's a lot of speed coming up right now. Um, but like we got the 5 minute inverse. We'll just watch the body in here. I like my stop where it is 626,214.25. So this is what the 5 minute chart looks like. We retraced, optimal trade entry, 5 minute bearish fair value gap, 5 minute inversion. Pretty simple protraction model idea. We are getting a really strong displacement right now, so we could be wrong, but we got good confirmation from the trade. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a wrong trade. We didn't really respect anything down here. We kind of just went higher. So to me, that if this doesn't wick now, to me that just kind of tells me that this is probably consolidate. Like we may just stay sideways here, but we'll see. So we take out this short-term high. That's permissible. I want to see the order block get respected. There 15-minute in there? No, 15-minute immediate rebalance. So yeah, it's really volatile. So I'll remove it like this. Make some annotations for the journal as we approach. We got one ticked. I think we're out there. Yeah, we're out there. It was a good idea. It's a good try. We'll have to just see what happens here. This probably delivers higher. Probably goes to 326.5. 326. Something we just have to watch. The 5 minute inversion fails there, unfortunately. We get a re-inversion of the 5 minute. So now we just wait and we just watch and see. It could get real choppy in here because whenever you see this kind of characteristic where we just explode higher back into the range, to me, I see that as we're not really permitted to expand, if that makes sense. So that's how I view that. So I'm a little bit skeptical here and taking another trade, but we'll see. Could try to get in long here for sure. You could definitely try to get in long here. Take out the equal highs. These equal highs right here. There isn't really enough risk to reward for me to get in long here. We got in here. Maybe I can buy that fair value gap. I like this, man. This candle right here at 1503 made the short look so good. Like, we just immediately tap the OB, bearish fair value gap, reject, and dog, 5-minute inversion. Like, this was looking so good at 1503, and then it just went to shit. It's immediately undone, which is why I think we just start chopping in here, unfortunately. I think we just stay sideways. Let me make sure the trade copier functioned correctly. Yeah, okay, everything's good. Yeah, I mean, I'm open to taking another one, but me looking at this, my instinct says this stays sideways until maybe final hour or something. And my TikTok live just ended, bro. I accidentally ended the TikTok stream. People made millions? I want to say, I mean, maybe, yeah. This is like a normal day, man. It's only 200 points. Hello from the other side. I see the fair value gap in here get respected. Don't know if it's enough to go higher. Top would have to go somewhere like this. I like it, to be honest. Oh, TradeAvate marks out high of day and stuff for you? That's so nice. What high of day? 326? I suppose we can check this. We do take out the high here. Oh, no, we don't actually. My apologies. Yeah, something like this doesn't seem bad. This looks like it's gonna chop, if I'm being honest. The 15-minute candle looks pretty bullish, though. The fact that it boom and then just exploded. I think this goes probably higher. Is there a 5-minute gap we can buy? Yo, actually, you know what? It did respect that 3-minute. We could buy this OB. Up at 144. It's not a bad trade. I'll wait for ES to trade in here because it's probably going to. And I'm able to buy. Push the buys here. Look for the buy side. Something like this. I was initially bearish, but I'm going to have to switch my buys here, I think. Just based on the 15-minute candle closures, which is not something I usually use, but was expecting a continuation. Now, to me, the fact that if we were going to go lower, we would have done so quickly, you know? We didn't. That's very telling for me that we're probably not going to go lower, you know? Or does it just stay so choppy? Watching ES and its fair value gap. Mm. Yeah, my apologies. TikTok stream ended, but it came back. What's the fair value gap on ES? ES trades into its fair value gap in here. The best thing that can happen is boom, more like this. That would be like the best case scenario. We have to be patient here. The next 15-minute candle is here. Make it trade down into this wick. Probably not take the low. And then maybe something. I wouldn't want to see that low get taken personally, but we'll see. If we can get something like this, I would not mind. Oh. Okay, we're moving. So we don't wick here. Movement is good. Yes, moving a little bit lower. The best thing would be a fair value gap. If we get a bearish fair value gap like right here, we can inverse that. I would like that, personally. Doesn't look like we're going to get one. Check the 5-minute chart. Yeah, we're working inside that 5-minute. Probably going to get an SMT down there. Here. Okay. Now we look for sensitivity. We look for an explosion higher. This can be an intermediate term low. This can be treated as an order block. We may get in long here. Stop at the low. A pretty high risk to reward trade. Let's see if we can get something like this. Respected the 2-minute. It's choppy, but it's playing. I jumped the gun. ES fully closed in, so I'd really want to see this low get protected. Like if we're bullish, we really should not take this low right here. The low sits at 26151. No OB there, so model has not formed. It doesn't look like it will form if I'm being honest. Still the initial short? It might play, bro. I'll be honest, like I have no idea where this is going. It's going nowhere right now. Consolidating inside today's new day opening gap. A little bit of volatility higher, lower. Yeah. We may try an OB here. Alright, I'm gonna try it. Something like that. Buy the OB. Not anticipating this low to get taken. And I want to see these down close candles respect price. And yeah, that's it. 262, 152, 75. It is a consolidation, but I think the higher time frame candles do look good. We respected the 5-minute OB. We even closed above it on the body. 15-minute higher bodies. This is 3 micros, guys. This is not 3 minis. 3 micros on the fundeds. 3 micros on the fundeds, guys. I'm going to bring this up a little bit to CE of the fair value gap. 156. 156.50. Wouldn't want to see, like, it can revisit here, but I wouldn't want to see it revisit CE. So 1.560 is good. Now I want to see if we can get above these highs or not. Obviously, we took out this high here. Pretty strong reaction down so far from there. Can we get above and run the highs? If we get a strong body closure here, I may terminate early. Because then it's just gonna soup, form a bearish order block. That's my model short. Yeah, not something I want to be a part of, obviously. But if we wick, move higher, then we can hold on. Like we should speed higher. You know, if we're not speeding up higher, it's a red flag. It's probably not a good trade. ES is still inside this fair value gap. In fact, we're speeding up lower. I'm going to take a look at the YM. By the time I look back, this trade may be done. Okay, I'm going to give it a little bit of a chance because this is an intermediate term low. The bodies still look pretty bullish in there, right? I'm giving it a little bit of a chance, but there's no speed. There's no displacement. We made a higher high, but not with the... we made a higher high with the body too, I guess. But that's like breakout type stuff. Not interested in that. It's so peaceful to look at it with the bodies, huh? This is hella peaceful. Just look at the bodies. The wicks really are distracting, huh? With the bodies, it's so nice. Look, there's a fair value gap there. I may just look at price like this, bro. This is way more peaceful. It's like way easier to read and shit. I like it. I think we gotta stay on the body method, guys. Body method. Anyways, on a real note, same stuff. Right? It's like slowly grinding higher. Definitely not a trade we're gonna be adding into. It's just gonna be. Almost said break even. No, no, definitely not right now. This is probably gonna be an SL or TP kind of trade. Oh. See, we got a fair value gap in here. That would be nice. It's probably not gonna happen. It's been really choppy. Buy sides, first TP, runners. That'll make back our loss plus a little, I believe. Let me do some mathematics here. We're here. Um, um, I like stop to 169.25. But I'm not gonna move my stop there, but I may close manually. So this is a grinder, man. This is a grinder. Just one of those trades. I want to study closely how price reacts to this bullish fair value gap. If we inverse, I may just terminate. Not even worth it. ES isn't even getting above this high. So weak, so slow, so lame. Every candle just spends like 4 minutes wicking, and then at the last second goes up. Is this a watch on the 15-minute time frame kind of trade? Is this a watch the hourly chart kind of trade? The 4 hour? Damn, that's a 4 hour wick. Holy. It's a serious 4 hour wick. Kind of crazy, bro. Okay, we do close inside the fair value gap. Not ideal. But and we do touch 50%. Again, not ideal. But it's been sloppy. Better watch the body in here. See where it closes. If so, we terminate. I would terminate early on a body closure below. Because that's my model short. And it's a pretty good one too. Or we just accept that it's high resistance. It's really hard to say, I'm gonna be honest. Hold below 200. We do invert. I think I'm gonna hold. May regret it later. But I think I'm just gonna hold. We'll see. Yeah, that's probably be a loser. Let's see if we can get out. New 30-minute candle. I mean, it could be an open, low, high close. It's kind of the only reason I haven't closed. I think it's just going to be an SL or TP, guys. I'm going to be honest. I think we're just going to sit here with it and see what happens. If you're not comfortable, you can try to close break even. It's going to offer you one right now. But I'm going to hold on to this personally. So, gives you an opportunity to get out. Remove all these annotations. We don't need any of that. All sloppy. Bro took 20th loss of the day. My second trade, bro. Hasn't even lost yet. That would be a bearish order block. That's kind of telling. The thing is, like, I'm still kind of bullish on the grand scheme of things. This 1 minute chart is not aligning. There will be better trades. Yeah, I'm gonna terminate this. I think I'm gonna give it a couple seconds, see if it wants to not get below this low. I think we may get an S&T here, but it doesn't really matter. It's a tough trade, I'll be honest. Tough trade. We're not risking that much either, so we're gonna get the S&T in here. I think we'll leave it with that. So sloppy, so sloppy. But final hours coming in. The S&T. Yeah, we probably should have got maybe break even here, but that's hard to see. It wasn't that hard to see. We called it. We just didn't do it. I like a potential 30-minute open low high close here though. 30-minute opens down S&T. Yeah, we're probably stopped out here. Yes, trading all the way down to this low. But Nasdaq could definitely take this. FOMC day, what are you expecting from the market? More volatility? Move the stop here if we get above these down close candles. Well, bearish for value gap in there. Looks like it's going to deliver the lows. It's only 40-30 ticks, so that's why I'm not terminating, but very low confidence. We are getting a lower SMT with here. Lower SMTs put in. Our stop's probably not safe either way. Yeah, there we're out. Well, looks like we had the wrong idea of buy side and sell side. Actually, sell side may be in play. I don't know. It's hard to say. In hindsight, this looks pretty good for shorts now, but definitely too late. So I'll probably just sit here and watch. Take the highs. Pretty textbook idea. Take the highs there. Obviously looks a lot cleaner now. Um, it's a lot cleaner now. You have the SMT here. Take the highs. And we'll just mark the SMT there. So we'll see if this goes. I would deviate like this. And we'll just see. Now, I'm not going to look to take another trade. Um, this. Two. Yeah, that's it. Possible we got souped, but again, not much we can do about it. We probably just avoided this trade all in all. Or just like break even after the high here and hope. Probably would have been the better way to manage that. Definitely looks like we possibly could have been souped there. Yeah. If you're really live, read my chat. I don't read chat while I'm trading. Looks like we may have been souped. Why would you put your stop loss under the low? It wouldn't have mattered. It would have been stopped out under the low either way. Max pain? Nah, it happens. It may not even go up. We don't even know. It was a sloppy trade to begin with, obviously. It's not like we're missing out on like amazing trading. Like I don't even know if this is gonna go higher. It's really hard to say. Most people with FOMO though, you get. I mean, it's just yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not willing to try. I'm not willing to risk anymore. Is all. But it looks like it might go higher now. So we'll just have to see. It's possible. We'll remove the deviations here. Come on, get your money back. That's how you lose more money long term. It's not about today, right? It's about long term. Yeah, I mean, we didn't miss much, right? It was sloppy. We'll see if this delivers. I want to stay here so I can complete my journal. This would be the order block. I'm not going to mark it. I see. Yeah, there's no point. Sloppy. Like, either way you take it, it's sloppy. In my opinion, it stays sideways in here. But it's hard to say. We'll wait till like 4. Nothing happens by then. We'll just journal. Call it a day. Did you guys trade? How did you guys do? I just took a long. It didn't register my TP. Well, that's unfortunate. Anything past 2 p.m. EST consolidation shouldn't be in past 2? 2? The news got dropped at 2:30, bro. Are you gonna trade today? We took 2 trades, both lost. I scalped all day, up 1250. Nice, bro. 2 losses, minus 0.8 R risk. Nice. It's not bad. Caught the whole move, took all the way. Caught the whole move, took some TP along the way, rode it all the way, was to break even. Nice, bro. Someone said they were up 11,000. Nice. Down 900. Sad face. Why sad face, bro? Lost 25% of my account. Why did you lose? What was your realization? Why did I lose? I don't know yet. I think I need more information. I think it was just a low probability scenario. Entry from the bottom. Pyramid, but delivery was not good, so got entry mass breakup with small profit. Well, yeah, at least you survived. We get it. We have earnings max. Yeah, it could be waiting for earnings. Very possible. If you focus London session in the early New York, you'll see a more fluent market. Okay. I'm doing 4 contracts, typically with 250 risk. Nice. What's your contract sizing and risk management usually? Unfunded right now, I'm risking about 150 to 200 per trade on 50Ks. It's nice longs, but conditions were awful. Yeah, I'd agree. No, we're down today. Do you recommend to do eye surgery to see better? If you're tired of wearing glasses, sure. Why don't you risk more on confident setups? Um, I like to risk less because I like to risk the same every single trade because I don't want to leave it up to chance. You know, unless I made a specific criteria, like if I see this, risk this. If I see that, risk that. Because you don't want to just say, oh, I feel like this one's better. Then you're just leaving it up to chance. And the reason I don't do that anymore, I used to. The reason I don't do that is because if I just so happen to lose when I risk more, and I just so happen to win when I risk less, that's shitty, you know? Why leave my risk management up to chance? I don't like that. If it's a winner, scale in. If it's a really good trade with good confidence, scale into it. You know, add more as the trade goes. That's one way to make more from a winning trade. Just starting out with more risk, in my opinion, is dangerous. What a lame FOMC, man. They made it seem like it was going to be so good. I thought finally we're going to get away from all-time highs and it'll be a little bit more tradable. Nope. Nope. You typically hit the 1 to 2 R. I've noticed most of the time I'll take 100 to 150, then it goes to break even. Some trades. Um, Depends on the trade. Kenny, did you ever study ICT quarterly theory? It's not ICT's quarterly theory. It's not ICT. It's someone else's concept. And I have studied it. Personally, I don't believe in it. But there's other people who probably know more about it than me. So I would ask them. Not the best person to answer that question, if I'm being honest. I mean, you compare both. You compare both, yeah. But it's not ICT's concept. Just a little nitpicky. We get above here, that's a breaker. We'll just keep this mark though. If I pass zero account eval, the subscription automatically. Yeah, if you pass, the subscription ends. So wait, you were 0.5% and I guess your reward is 1? I risk, yeah, between 0.25 and 0.5. Are your eyes more sensitive than before? No. My eyes have been perfectly fine. No complaints. Thank you. It finally goes up. Hopefully it's not in range. It looks pretty good now, if I'm being honest, but there's no telling. It's been sloppy. How many times has it looked kind of good and then just fell off? Pretty much every time. So we are entering a macro, but you trade power 3, yeah. Exactly what I trade. Like the candles in here look good. I mean, you got the S&T order block, trade down to the order block plus fair value gap, another order block. We get an old inversion. Everything looks good. Everything does look good. But everything also looks good here. Not as good as this, I'll be honest, but this is just lame. PA. Not lame, but watch my charts. I gotta finish my journals. I want to see what ends up happening. I'm new to the market, but yesterday was expecting accumulation. Yesterday after Monday, continuation. How do you go from accumulation to continuation? Do you mean continuing the accumulation? I don't understand. Why are you not in a trade? I already took 2 trades. Muted? I'm not muted. Long chat. Did you take a trade? We took 2 trades. I'm down on the day. Will gold go up? Will gold go up? Gold looks pretty bearish right now, if I'm being honest. Like your haircut? Appreciate you, Luca. I shorted from 26100 to 0. Why are you down on today? Oh, I got stopped. I lost my yield after being $200 away from passing. What do I do? I'm broke. Well, you gotta make money, bro. Made a bag on gold shorts today. Held my position since 11. You held through FOMC. Damn, nice. Loaded. Great stuff. Gold is dropping. I don't know about that, but it is going lower, yeah. Do you think the government shutdown is going to end soon? I haven't been finding many setups since. I hope so, man. I actually quite agree with you. I think it's been definitely been a little bit more difficult. But yeah, I'm done for today. If I wasn't done today, there's a model here, there's a model there, there's another model right now. 3 protraction models in just this price action alone. Made 5K, hit my TP at 4,000. Nice, bro. Yeah, do you think the trading gold is method in the shutdown? No, I don't. Does it move and work like NAS? It works like, yeah, what do you mean does it move and work like NAS? Gold is a little bit more manipulated and it's a lot more slow. You know, like for us to go from London highs to lows, it's gonna take a lot longer than it would on what's it called? Say Nasdaq, for example. But yeah, it works the same. I've actually backtested a little bit of gold. My model works pretty well, pretty much the same. Looks like we're seeing that speed. Yep, I've traded gold before. Not that much, but I have traded it before. Should be a pretty easy run there. Yeah, it's really unfortunate we get stopped right at the low there. But it happens. Definitely happens. Oh my god. I never got stopped out on my live account. What the fuck? You guys see this shit? I assumed I just got. I don't know if you guys can see that shit. I just realized. I just hit fucking TP. I literally just signed into my live account because I was gonna sign out. What the fuck? that's so. That's so BS. I literally was signing in to log out. I guess I had my stop like just below the low here, and it didn't get me. Damn, that's actually freaking hilarious. That was a huge trade. How did that happen though? I could have sworn I saw I could stop that. Um, Kind of scary, man. I feel like it must have glitched because I could have sworn I'm very precise with my stop loss placement. There's really no way. There's really no way that I made that mistake. I don't like that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like that. I'm usually very precise with my stop loss placement. Anyways, still tape reading this. This is getting to the point where we can start journaling. Um, Scoop there. Um, did you play or watch soccer, bro? Only in grade 6. I mean, you think I didn't have a stop loss? I definitely had a stop loss, bro. I would not risk all my live funds. That's not something I mess around with. Um, I think my best bet is I probably just misplaced it, or what maybe happened. No, I probably just misplaced it. That's the only thing I can imagine. Um, Not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Wait, do I have a screen recording of what happened? No, I don't. Fuck. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what happened. I genuinely was signing in to try to log out. Um, and then I just saw the P&L thing at the top. My first FOMC experience, break even on eval, tilted a bit, lost a bit, but I'm calling it a day. Nice, bro. It's not bad. Have you backtested FOMC before? That's probably something you'd want to get into. See if this bullish fair value gap delivers the highs. It probably should. Or not should, but I would anticipate it to. Um, nope, I didn't catch the shorts. I don't know how you caught shorts here, bro? How? What? What am I missing? How the hell did you catch shorts? God wants you to make that bag today. That's all. I don't think that's what it was, bro. But maybe, bro. Who knows? Doo 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 doo. Still study this for value gap. See if it delivers. Again, I'm still here just journaling. Did TGR take a trade, bro? I don't know what TGR did today, man. I got bigger problems than to think about. What did TGR do today? Yes, above the highs as well. Who's watching 3IA Atlas tonight? What is that? Are you in TGR? But what type of question is that, bro? Literally, what type of question is you? What is you asking me, bro? Sell side OB? What? Interesting. You had the liquidity marked up. This we haven't taken it. We took out this high, but I would want to see the equal highs in here. They are trading inside the volume profile range. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really use that kind of stuff. When did you get your first payout, brother? I got my first payout 2024 March. It was a top step payout on one 50K challenge or a funded account last year, 2024, I believe. Yeah. JR is a gambler, not a trader. I don't know. Don't want the tax hit this year. I'm sitting in profits but won't withdraw until January 1st. Yeah, it's not a bad way. You just got to find a way to deduct. You know, I'm going to be putting a lot into investments that will help me deduct pretty much everything. Everything I made these last couple months is going straight to deductions. So, gonna finish the study here, and sub Gaddy wasn't able to be here. My PC broke. Your PC broke. That's not good. We close above here. Could be the final OB. I won't label that as a soup just yet because it's hard to say how much lower it's gonna go. Can it just finish? Be done with. Oh wow, that actually worked. Okay, we hit the buy side there. High of days right there. There's high of day. Nice spike. Delivered nicely, man. Delivered nicely. Took a long, got stopped out, then TP. How about this, bro? I got stopped out at 155. Literally the low. Okay, not the low, but pretty much the low. So I feel you. I feel you a little bit. Myself the new swing low here. Oh, you got it out here. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Well, at least we can finish the journal. Yep. And you know what? I'll label this. Yeah. Yeah. All from backtesting, yeah. A little painful. Painful. I won't lie. I won't lie. It's a little bit painful, but it's okay. It's okay. 1450, 1550, 16. So now we just journal. Macro delivery. Wait, the session. This is pretty beautiful. I should have aligned long in hindsight. Um, I just switched from bearish to bullish. It would have this failing right here is really telling for me. Like this would have dove lower if it was gonna go. As soon as that switched to me, yeah, I knew that it was not. You know. Um, no, it's not a big deal, bro. Not a big deal at all. It's a good journal study. So what ends up happening? We journal. So first we journal the execution. I'll journal the executions later. Let's journal. This loss could have also been avoided. My stop should have been here. Where? Oh, I think I did reduce, right? 615. I didn't reduce. Should have put my stop here. Not the best trading by me. I'll review that stuff. Okay, but how do you journal something like this? Um, this was the fair value gap used to take out this low, so that's why we're reusing it here. Let's go reclaim FEG plus. And then you have the discount bullish fair value gap there. And it's really just the soup here that made things different. You see the end dog there come down, soup. So what ends up happening? Take out trailed stops, rally. Take out trailed stops, rally to. So take out trailed stops plus engineer more buy side liquidity. 1550 macro delivers the buy stops. In here, there's 3 protraction models long. All of them played out. 3 protraction models long. All played to all-time highs. And we're going to full screen that, take that, and this is how you journal. This is how you journal. I'll label it like this here. So it is what it is. We had the right idea. I'll make a little bit of a TikTok. So you see this? This is not a perfect exit. Unfortunately, this is me getting stopped out. I got souped. I entered long here off of an order block. We got stopped. SMT formed, bullish fair value gap, and we formed another order block, and then another order block, and then another order block, and price went all the way up to our objective, which was all-time highs. Also the buy side liquidity right here. So we had the right idea. You can see the very nice delivery, right? We sell off, come back, take out the highs, and go a little bit higher. The fair value gaps respected very nicely. 1050 macro is what got the job done. As soon as that 1050 hits, we see the explosion higher. And then now, this is all earnings stuff, so we're going to see some volatility post 4 p.m. Eastern time. Can't really complain. We had the right idea. We got stopped. It is what it is. The only thing I really could have done better is re-entry here at 1537. I got a little bit lucky on my live account. I think my stop was, I don't know, maybe it was still here where I had it originally, so I never got stopped on this. But on the fundeds, we are down. And I will see you guys next time. That was pretty lame. I feel like I can do a better version of that. So I think I'll do that. I'm going to do it again, guys. I'll stay on live stream. It's not there. Also, we need to discuss how we took out. GG's, bro. See ya. Oh yeah, we put the bottom right here in the 4-hour city low. It's a really good study. I don't need that fair value gap marked. Don't need the SMT. This. And now we just probably run opposing. Some good earning stuff. Earning volatility. Okay. So we took 2 trades today. Originally, I was looking for shorts. Realized that was wrong. Got stopped on the way back up here. And then I entered long, expecting a price run towards high of day or all-time highs. I entered off of the order block that formed right here after trading into this bullish fair value gap. So I'll extend that out in time. We ended up getting consolidated. We did see a little bit of a rally higher. Then we came down. We took out that low, which was my stop loss. You see we got stopped out pretty much right there at the low, unfortunately. Then the market rallies higher, prints 3 retraction models long, 1 order block here, 1 order block here, and 1 order block here. And you see as soon as that 1550 macro hits, we deliver to all-time highs. Now we're seeing some volatility because of earnings. Overall, pretty good day. I can't really complain. I could have definitely taken a less loss here. I definitely could have taken a less of a loss over here. However, I was really convinced in us reaching these objectives, so I wanted to give the room for the trade to potentially play out. Obviously, that did not pan out. In fact, we ended up getting stopped out right at the low. It is what it is. We got a little bit lucky on the live account. I still had my stop loss here. I think I forgot to move it up to this low. So kind of lucky in that sense. But overall, we are down on the day. The only thing I really could have done better is just re-entered inside that 1050 macro or 1550 macro. That's probably the main thing that I'm going to put in my journal. But besides that, it's not the worst. See the new day opening gap there being used multiple times. And that's it. I will see you guys live tomorrow. Take care, everyone who's watching. Peace. Appreciate you guys coming through. You ain't lucky, you know what you doing, huh? You see the bottom of the bear Diddy candle? This one? This one? Right there? Your stop was here? What about FOMC? Yo, this shit might rip. This shit looks good. This shit looks real good. Peace. Appreciate you guys. Yep, take care tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. I used to be mad when it hit me, then go to my TV, but now I have to accept the brutal trend. Yeah, it's again, it doesn't really matter what happens today, you know? It matters what happens in the next 100, 200. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Enjoy your nights. Peace. Oh shit, I'm